just not going to work.
Starting from inside his own 10. That's dropped. Hayden Hurst, first time that he has targeted the veteran tight end today. And Hurst just dropped it.
To rise up.
Now on second down. Out to the flat, Chuba Hubbard. And Hubbard, still just 2 carries for Miles Sanders. It's been mostly Hubbard out of the backfield. Flag comes flying, and that ball is batted and incomplete.
Defense number 51, lined up in the neutral zone. 5 yards, first down.
He's really put on a clinic.
Young to the outside. There is a flag that comes in late. Shaquille Griffin is the one who's going to get the penalty.
Pass interference, defense number 0. The ball in place is spotted the foul, automatic, first down.
But it's hard to make subjective calls like that. They're going to call it.
And then a completion. He is able to connect with Mingo here.
What he wants to do, it looks like he's going to play coverage, but you wonder if he's going to try and dial up a little bit pressure, try and force a turnover.
Pressure coming off the edge, and another sack. 6 of them now for the Houston defense, and it's Jonathan Grenard again.
And Grenard again lined up on Aquanu on the outside, and watch, he just pushes both of those hands to the inside, doesn't even see the defenders, playing through all types of things.
Pocket collapses again quickly, this time Bryce using his legs. Now the crowd is wanting a late hit.
You know, with this type of down and distance, you're going to try and force an underneath throw.
It is underneath, the screen to Thielen. Now you've got a very manageable 4th down, but it is 4th down. It'll be 4th and 2.
Empty look.
4th down and 2. It is an empty look indeed. And the pass is caught. 2 were there, but ultimately it's the veteran Adam Thielen that has just enough for the Carolina first down.
Had to make it twice.
When Miles Sanders almost went after that, but took his hands back. And now it's Chuba Hubbard, and Hubbard has the first down. Number 30, stretching it to the 30-yard line. And a chance to possibly get their first win of the season. Chuba Hubbard straight ahead. And he stretches it out to the 26 for a gain of 4. It's Hubbard again, and he's got the first down, leaping forward. 38 yards out here. Oh, they moved. Houston jumped quickly.
There are 2 fouls on the defense. Offside, defense, unabated to the kicker. That penalty is declined. After the play was over, that same player hit the holder. Personal foul, half the distance to the goal.
Moves it down to 28 yards. Carolina looking for their first win of the season. And wait, there's flags. The kick went through, but hold on.
I think that this is going to be Tavier Thomas again, but this is going to be declined, I'm guessing.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 4, for 2 back-to-back fouls in order to try to stop the clock. Half the distance to the goal. We will replay the kick as he was unabated. He was unfaded, and we must shut that down by rule.
And the kick is good. And Carolina wins it 15-13.
Just, again, one of those mistakes that we talked about.
Now the defense for Atlanta is going to try to come up with a stop. Hubbard pushes ahead for a yard. At the Meadowlands against the Jets in a very similar game with similar elements. Bryce Young looking, throwing, got a man. It is caught at the 25 by Tremble. The big play to make here to get out of your own goalpost.
Yeah, Tommy Tremble coming off the ball right here. You just running the sail route. See the underneath stuff taking off the coverage, and Tommy Tremble making a big play to get off the goal line. That's a huge.
Off the fake, Bryce Young stepping up. And he'll just have to sink down. Calais Campbell is there. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Holding. Defense number 34. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Smith-Marset. And we've seen that play run a handful of times today. He'll pick up 3 or 4. They did it against the Houston Texans a couple months back. 6 straight losses since. And there goes Hubbard. Play clock winding all the way down. They just get the snap off. Bryce Young out route. Jonathan Mingo rescued that ball inside the Atlanta 45.
I love what they're trying to do here. They're just trying to flood this route combination. So one guy up, one guy out, and one guy under, right? You're just trying to get that separation right here. Here comes Mingo. Not a great throw, but just enough in these conditions to get it out there to Mingo. He makes a great adjustment, stopping and coming back to that football.
Both teams have all 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning to come. Here comes Chuba Hubbard, and good penetration by Zach Harrison.
Like, you put together a drive at the end of the game when you have struggled all season long. What an opportunity.
And looking for Chark. Did he keep those feet in bounds? If he did, that is a spectacular catch by DJ Chark.
Come on.
Look at the awareness of the feet. That is spectacular.
That is a great catch. My goodness. Little bit of a push off, gets away with it, but look at the concentration and the ability to go up there.
After the 18-yarder, here's Young. Now playing with a little confidence. Here's Sanders. You said the word confidence. Young is 4 for 4 on the drive. They'll hand it off for Hubbard. Meets Nate Landman in the hole right there. Wow. That was fun to watch. 3rd and a long one. Chuba Hubbard trying to break through. He is close to the line to gain. Falling on top of the 15. The whole Panther sideline is saying it should be a first down. Let's see. It's a first down. Thielen in motion. Young, sidearm toss for Sanders, and Landman twists him down. Handoff, Hubbard, straight up the gut. And finally, they bring him down after a couple of yards on the ground. Here is Hubbard, straight up the gut. And he's just shy of the goal line. It is first down and goal with 101 seconds to play. So there's the niche. You can get this down to a minute here, get it down to inside of 25, 20 seconds on the next one. It'd still be a 7-point game.
So this is where you sit.
So it's going to be 4th and goal. They're going to take a timeout. And Eddie Pinheiro, a 4th-year man out of Florida, of Nicaraguan descent, will try to boot the Panthers to a win and deliver a huge blow to the playoff hopes of the Falcons and give Chris Tabor his first win as an NFL head coach, and he's done it. Break out the cigar, Chris Tabor.
Empty backfield, 2 receivers to the top, 3 to the bottom. And Young looking for it all. He's looking for Coker, but he overthrows him. Mingo goes in motion to the outside. Young moves the pocket. He zips it, tried to get it to Sanders, but he was covered up by Werner. Sanders out of the backfield. The pass is wobbled. Caught! Leggett at the 40-yard line. It didn't have a whole lot on it, but it was in the right spots.
Cover 3. Watch Leggett. He knows the ball is going to come right now, and Bryce Young delivers it on time. If he waits, the safety can get in the middle. He doesn't wait. He throws it on time. What a throw. Bryce Young, yeah, that's what I want to see.
Yes. For Bryce Young, trips to the bottom. Matthews coming from the outside. He'll just throw it up for grabs again for Sanders, and he can't hang on. There's a flag, though.
They're going to get DeMario Davis for pass interference. When you watch, he goes up. He never gets his head around. He's trying to play the ball and just knock it away.
Pass interference. Defense number 56-6. Spot foul.
They'll go to Hubbard. And Hubbard slides through the defense, breaks through the 5, toward the end zone, slides in safely. Touchdown, Hubbard. And the Panthers are back on top.
Watch him come in here and then just cut it back. There's the hole, but the vision right here to cut back. Poor tackling by that.
Chuba Hubbard doesn't get much. That's Hubbard. And Burns helped lead the charge there. Hubbard will get it inside the 20. 36-yard attempt to win it. Pinheiro kicks it through. And the Panthers have won.
And if it's Carolina, Arizona is eliminated from the playoffs. Chuba Hubbard, big hole. Hubbard dragging a Cardinal to the 20. Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard, dancing into the end zone, and a Panthers victory with a touchdown in overtime.
2023 NFC Championship game appearance, and now the chance for the Lions to be the #1 seed. That's the model. Sanders gets the call. Motion man Coker. Sanders gets hit from the side at the 45. Sanders has gone for 67 yards on the ground. He's had 50 yards receiving, including a touchdown. Fake the handoff, float it, catch made, Tremble. He hurdled, even though there was no one to hurdle over.
But you know, even before that, Bryce Young. Remember earlier in the game we saw Michael Penix move it along so he didn't have a delay of game penalty? Bryce Young just directed his offense into the proper formation so they weren't illegal in order to run that.
He's met in the hole. Sanders hit by Ellis. No gain on the play. Young. Pass complete to Thielen. Shotgun for Young. He throws it, and it's snared by Coker. Running play. Sanders. Oh, he got strung out on the outside by Lorenzo Carter.
Just keep him running laterally. He can't turn his shoulders and get upfield, and then the pursuit gets him.
Play clock down to 1. They get the snap off. Young over the middle. Catch made by Coker. Brought down at the 10. The 11-yard line. Young. Jab. Out of the pocket. Young. Oh, he pushed it. Trying to get to the goal line. Coker. Just short. First and goal. Handoff. Sanders. That's a winner for the Panthers.
It's been the story offensively for the Panthers. Donald's got it. A flag is down. That run would be enough to get him over 200 yards, but I don't think it's going to hold up.
That's going to be a defensive holding on Sealer.
Defense number 92. 5 yards will be added to the end of the run. Automatic first down. Zach Sealer
Gets called.
So since that run stands, it is a 200-yard day for Dowdle. He's got 206 yards. Young, caught! Liggett again! Maybe a breakout game for the second-year man, Xavier Liggett. ETN. And ETN looking like Dowdle. Doesn't make a difference who's in the backfield for Carolina. They're getting chunks of yards. ETN moves out of the backfield. Young down the left sideline. Third down and 5. Young caught. It's Horn. Who knew? Jimmy Horn getting it done. Rookie playing in his first pro game.
Well, they're just going to get a levels route, right? They're going to have a low guy, a medium.
Still no Dowdle. Etienne to the edge. Down to the 4. There's down by 4. Closing into the 2-minute timeout. Bryce Young got his man. Touchdown! Mitchell Evans and the Panthers take the lead.
Cowboys still have 2 breaks to use. Here is Dowdle. Career high in carries today. Marshawn Nealon was there for the stop on a short gain of about 2. 5 in the pattern for Young. Time running out, and he's just going to sling it forward near a couple of different Panther receivers. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and long. Extra body coming for Dallas up front. Bryce Young tries to deliver, and his receiver hit the deck. It was Liggett against Kaiir Elam. You saw Liggett kind of fall as he was trying to lunge to the ball, and Elam.
Pass interference, defense number 20. Ball in place, first spot of the foul. Automatic, 1st down.
In live action, it looked like he fell. I think in slow-mo, it's the right call.
So fresh set of downs for Rico Dowdle, and another good 1st down run. Longest Dallas run of the day was 6 yards. A lot of traffic, and Jimmy Horn Jr. comes out of there. Whoa, a lot of bodies there.
That was really tight. A lot of bodies in the box here. Selling out for the run.
So Bryce Young moves to his left and finds Tommy Tremble, who tries to hurdle his way over Wilson. He's out of bounds in Dallas territory with 4 minutes to play. Give it to Dowdle. And he'll push ahead on 1st down into Sam Williams. Give him a gain of about 4 or so. Right back to him. His 29th carry of the day. Bigger workload than he's ever had in 5 years in this league. Pressure coming from Dallas. Bryce Young was looking for a receiver in McMillan, who hit the deck. Trayvon Diggs was matched up with him. No flag on the play. It would have been a 58-yard field goal from here. Or punt it. Instead, they'll try to get 3 yards. On a quick pass through traffic. Good for a 1st down. It is caught by Hunter Renfro. They've got a fresh set of downs from the 33. And Rico Dowdle, the former Dallas Cowboy, having a huge game. Back-to-back 200-yard rushing games for Rico Dowdle. Trevor Etienne is the back. Cowboys crash. Etienne got close to the line to gain. I'll be curious what the spot is. They give him the 1st down. That's a big conversion right there.
If they want to move the hash, then obviously they'd have to hand it off. We'll see. Does not look like a kneel formation.
Let's see. It is Etienne, and he's going to surge ahead. Now he ducks down for the 1st down.
Yeah, they were trying to let him score. That's why it was so soft. You don't ask anyone to make any decisions. You just kneel it and kick the field goal. It's the best decision of his coaching career so far here in Carolina.
Fitzgerald for the win. It is good. The Panthers upset the Cowboys. Crowd is back into it as Dowdle carries it and gets hit by Cooper. Short gain. 2 timeouts apiece. Ball at the 31. Young having to plant on that bad right ankle, fires ahead and gets the 1st down connection to Jalen Coker at the 40-yard line. Clock moves inside of a minute 50.
Yeah, first time we've seen Bryce Young under center and roll out to his left. We talked about it in the first half, the challenges with that bad right ankle, but
Young gets rid of it, incomplete. Lofting it up there for Tommy Tremble. 2nd and 10. Young throws, comeback route, past the sticks. The rookie McMillan is there, and he rolled back almost to go behind the sticks.
Because he's not down by contact.
Pressure coming from Green Bay. Quick timing route outside, and it's incomplete with Valentine covering McMillan.
Because of the wind for this exact moment.
For a potential game-winning field goal. Dowdle trying to make it as easy as possible as he takes it down inside the 35-yard line of Green Bay. Trying to win at Lambeau.
Hold is down. The kick is up. Into the wind. It is good!
Is 3. Young hands it to Dowdle, who has collapsed after a yard. Talking to Lewis, the left guard. And Bryce Young rips it this side. It's caught by Tremble, who turns upfield. Tremble breaks away. Tommy Tremble inside the 15. That is a nasty catch and run. From 28. And Carolina has won.
Pass game, especially when Nakua is known for his blocking in the run game. Now the Panthers look to respond. It's Dowdle and nothing there as he bangs right into Jared Verse. Byron Young is back out there for the Rams, who have 5 defensive backs in this set. Young nearly saw some pressure. Got it to Dowdle, who makes a man miss in Forbes, makes Kinchins miss, and gets a first down. Here is Dowdle. And a nice job by Byron Young back on the field. Just kind of pushes him back over. And then has to help up his buddy Tyler Davis after all that. Trying to get a read on the defense. It's ETN, not Hubbard, beg your pardon, one of the 2 backs. ETN makes the grab. Just the 3rd of his NFL career for the rookie. League average on 3rd down is 39%. Panthers are 50 today. They're going to keep it on the ground. Again, kind of gives you a sense that they're willing to go for it on 4th down here. 2 for 2 today is Carolina. On this crucial 4th down, Young, McMillan, got it! Touchdown! Panthers lead!
So right here, fourth and short. You know you're getting man-to-man coverage, and Bryce is going to read the free safety right here. But you're man-to-man outside. You got both these guys running crossing routes, and you're simply just looking, who is the free safety going to grab? He grabs Leggett. That's fine. We're going to throw one-on-one to his playmaker, McMillan. Perfect throw, layered over the top. Forbes guesses wrong underneath.
Mike Pereira watching closely. Will go to him in just a moment as Bryce Young dumps it off to the tight end. Tommy Tremble. A free 10 for Carolina, missed by the officials. Maybe they'll apologize as they did to Carolina last week about missing a call. As Dowdle on the reception is tackled right away, and a good tackle by Logan Hall. Top spot in the division on the line in late December. Wanted the ball. Here comes the blitz. He's going to throw it deep for Coker, and he hauls it in. There's a flag, and it looked like there was a push or a shove over there.
That time, there was another dime piece, this time to Jalen Coker.
Dowdle cuts through, and it's tackled right away. There was an opening for a moment.
This is crazy. 11 of 13 wins, game-winning drives. It's insane.
Dowdle almost shook loose. Oh, a low tackle by Tyke Smith. This may take plays from the pocket. There he's going to scramble and throw. The receiver wasn't looking. That's Sanders, the tight end, who was going upfield. 48-yard try for the lead. Fitzgerald, the rookie, already has 3 game-winning field goals, 3 walk-offs. This for the lead from 48. And he is money for the Panthers. They cash in to take the lead, but it's only by 3.